And that'll do it. That is the end of the very first season of the Gaming Parallel Universe. Challenge 5 has come to a close, and now all that's left is to review the submissions of that final challenge, update the scores, show you the final scores, and then update you guys on the season aggregate of whatever. I'm still trying to name these things. I hope you guys understand that. I'm not going to cut out a lot of audio here, even if I pause, because I want to just hang out with you guys. We have 2 submissions, which, as the joke goes, that's X plus 1 more than I thought we'd get. We have myself and Epilimnian. As you guys can probably imagine, as the GPU, I always get last place, so congratulations, Epilimnian, on your 4th challenge victory. And even though it was just us 2 in the challenge, I was blown away by your submission. I don't want to waste any time, but I was floored. If you want to know the rules, go to the previous video. Basically, you had to do all 4 of the previous challenges all in a row as fast as possible, but simplified a little bit. So do a lap of a racetrack, gain a life in a Mario game, also hole out in golf, and also score in a sport where the opposing team can play defense, or the opposing player. That's all the rules, that was the gist of it. And you had to do each one in sequence where you couldn't start the next one before you end the previous one. So here is my submission. My final time was 2 minutes, 10 seconds, 0.62. And now, Epilimnian clocks in at 47.9 seconds. Now, before you watch it, I want you to understand that Epilimnian asked me specifically to blur out parts of the video to not reveal information, but understand that I'm not speeding up the video. I'm not allowing this person to cheat. They did it fair and square legitimately. I'm just blurring out parts of the video that they don't want to have visible in the actual video. So here is that. I'm either blurring it out or I'm putting rectangles and censoring stuff that I don't want you to see, but understand that the video is playing in real time without being sped up. Also, I want to put this here now, the games we played. So for my submission, as you probably saw, I used NES Soccer, NES Open, and Super Mario Bros. Released originally for the NES and played using the NES Nintendo Switch Online game library, and then Super Mario Kart originally released for the SNES and then using the SNES Nintendo Switch Online game library. And for Epilimnion, Kirby's Dream Course released for the SNES, played in the SNES Nintendo Switch Online game library on an OLED Switch. Super Mario World, originally released for the SNES, played on a Virtual Console New 3DS XL. And then Sprint Master, released for the Atari 2600, released in the Atari Collection 2, played in the Atari Collection 2 on the Blaze Evercade EXP. I'm not cutting this out, this is just me being human. And then Mega Man Soccer, released for the SNES, originally played on Capcom Town's browser-based game service, which is such a creative application of just all those things. To have those all set up beforehand, utter genius. I thought that was brilliant. I wanted to set Challenge 5 up to like do that, so you have to like go to different like things, like move between different consoles. I think that's a really cool way to do it. That's kind of what I expected, but then I wanted to have my submission be all on one screen, so I could compare the cleverness of doing that to a submission where that's not happening, and you're just going between different games already set up. Final scores of the season. 4th place overall. Performed well overall. Log 16 with a final score of 4,949. Well done. It takes a lot of effort to make submissions for all these, so just well done on the submissions that you made for those challenges that you participated in. Then you got me at 4,953. Second place, EJ5, 4,976. That is phenomenal. Well done. Participated in 4 challenges with 3 total second places and 1 gold medallion. Epilimnion. Who else? 4,995 points overall. 1 second place, or one position off perfect. And all it was 1 second. That said, 4,995 is a score that defies description in this, what I thought would never happen. Thank you guys for tuning in for this season of the Gaming Parallel Universe. Gonna definitely take a bit of a break from making new challenges, but I will catch up with our wrap-up videos and the revisiting videos where we talk about the challenges and how we could do better on them, of the challenges that have just ended, and then we'll kick off season 2 whenever I feel like it. I don't know what else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe,